Very well, and welcome back to Let's Play Spectrobes. Last time, well, we made it back to Colin, the main planet, where the HQ is. Today, we're gonna go around and, well, do a bit of things, explore around, talk to the NPCs, see what's happening in general. If you're looking to buy items, you need to go to see the trader. His shop is just west of here. We'll do that in a second. If you need excavation tools, you need to go to the outpost just south of the trader shop. We also have to pick up our weapons. I think we did, but we haven't checked the shop yet. We haven't really explored the HQ, really. We set up security checkpoint here, but you're free to go through, Roland. How's it going with Xena? She's a talented woman. You're lucky to have her as a partner. Now, the NPCs in this game are not really... They don't really give a lot of good information. They're not really great to talk to. They're just generic dialogue, as you can see here. Be sure to bring up a round of items. They point you to where the shops are and stuff like that, but they don't really contribute much else to the game. But anyway, this is the weapon dealer. We spoke to him really quickly last time. So he's got gloves, he's got swords, he's got blasters, and he's got armor. Now, their armor is important because it gives you HP. Now, these cost... Yeah, you can see on the top screen there, 2,500. We only have 500 Gora. 5k, 7,500. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to buy those for a long time. Blasters are used to do. You can attack with blasters in battle. You have a ranged attack with blasters. Some of them have actually like spreads. This fires different. Yeah, 3 shots. This fires 2 shots. This is a single one. Swords are pretty much useless. You can attack with swords, but you're gonna do 1 damage no matter what. Like, I haven't seen any swords do more than 1 damage, honestly. Gloves, however, are very powerful. Not only they give you defense, as you can see there, but they knock away enemies, and they can be used free of charge. You know, the ATB when you attack. You know, those gloves can be used without ATBs. All the other weapons actually have to expend some ATBs. So not much we can do there right now. We'll be back when we'll have more money. Remember, you get money by fighting or by selling stuff that you don't need. Such as like minerals or fossils. No, you can't really sell fossils, but you can sell minerals later on. If you need weapons, you come to the right place. Gloves improve defense, swords improve attack, and suits raise your health. Again, just elf and defense is what you want. Blasters don't raise any of your attributes, but they'll let you attack from a distance. Don't forget to equip the items from the battle set. You also have to equip items, then heal you. Yeah, this is pretty easy. With B, you change weapon. Which again, you're mostly gonna use glove, and maybe sometimes you're gonna use the blaster. The sword is pretty much useless. Going in here, this is what the command room or the communication room. What is this? Aldous came from a distant star system. I can even imagine how advanced the civilization must have been to cross the stars like that. Here in the Nairo, we can even reach the other planets yet. Anybody else? This is the intelligence division. All of the intelligence information collected from the star system is stored and analyzed here. Alright. See more people on the top screen. I have to go down here, of course. Here's the first rule of combat. Hit then duck, hit then duck. Once you get an enemy, you put some distance between yourselves. Yeah, this is why you use the glove, because you want to push them away. Hello, Raleigh. Heard a lot about you. Sounds like you have a tough mission. Good luck. Okay. Oh, you got sealed up by the chief again? That just means he's counting on you. Don't let it get you down. Keep working hard. I don't know. Do I really want to go all the way up to the chief again? There's nothing there anyway. This is pretty much all there is to it. This is the HQ. Not much again. But outside, we'll be able to do some excavating. We'll be able to check out a couple shops. I don't think we're going to make a lot of story progress today. We're just going to go around. Also, I have to spend a few words on the Spectres that we got, because now I have info screens, but that will have to wait for later. Anyway, going this way should be the first shop around here somewhere. Woohoo, how cool is this? I found the fossil in the plaza area in front of the museum. To get to the plaza, all you have to do is make your way through the glass tunnel east of here. Okay, I will do that later. Because again, there are stuff you can excavate in this planet. Hello there, need any quarry items? Sure, what do you have? What you buying? So here you can buy these, and they heal. Well, these heal your Spectrobes, heal the health of all your allies, so heals Ralin as well. Heals by 50 of all your allies. And revives a Spectrobe that is at 0 HP. They are pretty expensive though, and we don't have a lot of money. I mean, we could buy a revive, but that is probably if you want to really want to buy something, and that's probably your best bet. Yeah, this is just basically telling you how to equip items. Yeah, there's some will only restore Spectrum self, some will restore also Rowland self. Now going down here, I believe, somewhere around this area. Colin is a nice and quiet place. It's easy to live here. You know what I mean? Actually, we could use a little excitement to stir things up. We should bump into the tool shop. Don't quite remember what it is, but I'll find it eventually. The specters were in their fossil form now. I wonder what they looked like before they were alive. And like this one you see behind me, lady. That's probably what it looked like. Is this the guy? The sonic tool is a fine one indeed. It lets you gradually excavate items using your voice. It's a great tool for perfectly excavating minerals without the slightest scratch. Only problem, it will take you over 30 minutes to excavate a mineral if you don't use a starter tool first. Okay, this is the shop that sells tools for excavating. Let's see what they have here. They have a whole bunch of stuff. They have... This is a recovery tool that you can use to repair damaged fossils. If you happen to damage them too much. Not really... I mean, I get it. I get it's fine, but you might as well not damage them in the first place. This is pretty cool though. You can use this to use your voice to excavate, and it never damages your fossil, although it goes very slowly. But it's useful near the end. So what this is the blast tool, and what it does is it triggers an explosion, as it says. And I think it breaks all minerals, so it never uses with minerals. But sometimes it will excavate a fossil immediately, but sometimes it will fail. The solvent is weird. We'll see what it does later. And the Giga tool here basically excavates any mineral that you already excavated in the past for free. You don't get any experience by doing this, but it's instantaneous almost. Doesn't work on fossil. I always say fail on fossil, break them. The sonic one is possibly the best one you can buy here. Maybe the repair one too, but never really use it that much anyway. Moving on. I think we talked with most of the NPCs here. There is an area on the right where we can actually do some excavating. And now we have this new Spectrobe that has a little bigger area of search. And we'll see what we can find. Find the fire of the sun itself is the outpost located on Colin. That fool should move his shop to Nessa where the action is. Where's the outpost anyway? The Nairo star system has total 7 planets. This planet, Colin, is the 3rd. The first planet is Genshi, then Daiichi, Nessa, Ziba, Himuro, Meido. With current technology, our ships are only capable of reaching as far as Ziba though. We're so far above the planet's surface, just like living in a floating city. Right. If we keep going this way, we should end up to a crossway. And if we keep going right, we should end up to a place where we can excavate. Museum has been closed for renovation for as long as I can remember. Alright, going this way. Yeah, there we go. So here we can excavate. Let's see what we can find. We'll be looking for cubes and of course for fossils that we haven't seen. There's a fossil here. Since we never ever excavated here, we might be able to find some cool stuff. Okay, so this is a Kumaino fossil. We don't really need to excavate this well, because we already have a Kumaino anyway that is in the incubator. But sure, I mean, if I can excavate it, well, why not? It's gonna give me good experience. I'm at 89. haven't done any damage yet. What is this thing? This way? 92? I'm just gonna get one. Come on. 94? Got it. No custom parts. I don't know when you unlock custom parts. I think it's after the next area. Custom parts are weird. We'll get to them when we'll get to them. There must be more over here. Come over here. Come over here, you little boy. There we go. There's a lot of stuff here. Gonna just get this cube. Do we have this one yet? Yes, we do. But again, because you can sell them, you probably want to excavate them anyway. I had to raise my volume a little bit. Actually, I'm on max. What the hell? Oh well. I can hear the pickup prompt when it pops up. Okay, this is an attack cube. We're gonna need those. Not cube, sorry. It's mineral. An attack mineral. What's in here? Okay, sure. We're grabbing all of those. We need as many minerals as we possibly can. And finally, let's see what here. Anybody new? No, we already have this guy. I don't care. Again, I could excavate them for the experience, but it doesn't really matter too much. Again, I'd rather spend my time getting minerals rather than fossils that I already have. We will get every single Spectrum in the game at least once. So don't worry about that. I think over here maybe? In front of the stairs. No. Over here? There's something. What's this? Okay, just a little attack mineral. I call them attack, but they're actually called power minerals. This area is big. Ooh, hang on, there's more. There is more. Aha! See, there's always a cluster of 4 every time. Every time. There's never 2. When you see 2, it's never 2. Usually it's either one point to excavate on their own, on its own, or it's 4. It's never like 2. There may be special points when there's like many scattered around, but when there's a cluster of them, it's always 4. If you see 2 close together, there's probably another 2 coming up. Just need to move your Spectrobe a little bit. Now we already have this guy. We already have all of them. What do you have to say? What a cute little puppy. He's an interesting breed. Where did you buy him? I don't know if I call him cute. I mean, I guess. Some people find caterpillars are kind of cute, I guess. Okay, nothing here. I thought for sure, usually dead ends, you find pretty cool stuff, but not here. I remember near this tree, yeah, there's some stuff going on around here. Move over here, thank you. Okay, this is weak, but sure. We're gonna need a lot of these power minerals to feed to our Spectrobe in the incubator if we want to evolve him later on. Is this new? It is. Upsilon cube. Great. Let's try not to lose this one. This is very important. Well, we got it. And then I saw what a couple of these. Anybody new? Oh, this is new. Who are you? Samopod. Okay. Sure. We're getting a Samopod right now? Great. This is great news. As we'll discuss later when we'll get back to the ship. And I will discuss in more detail the specters we have. There's some stuff going on over here. Get that out. Blow some debris away, thank you. Let's go around here. I'm at 83%. There must be something I can't see. It seems this is all there is to it. I just need to dig around the not the corners, but you know, the perimeter, I guess. 90%. We want this at full health. Blow some of this away. Remember, the blowing away doesn't really improve your percentage. It just makes it easier to see when there's a lot of debris on the fossil or whatever you're excavating. 92. There's some stuff here that I haven't done. 94. Just a little more. Got it. Samopod at 80%. Nice. Not a lot of experience points, but we don't care. And we already got this guy. That is a great find, as we'll discuss later. Again. You know, I think I saw some rainbow color object under a tree. Yeah, I just got it. I got it. Anything else up here? I don't think I checked this area yet. Anything in the corner? Uh-huh. Come a little over here. Thank you. Cube 2 minerals. Delta. We don't have delta. We had alpha and beta, but we didn't have delta yet. Let's see if we can level up the drill. I don't think it's 1,000. Ooh, this is new. Oh yeah, this one. So I don't think it's 1,000 points for the first level up. I think it's more like 1,500 or something like that. Jade increases buff, attack, and health. Nice. Fossil. We already have him. No, don't need him. Eventually, I'll start getting some that we already have for custom parts, but because we don't have custom parts yet, it's kind of pointless to try and get them. Oh, I'm at 99. I'm an idiot. I thought, wait a minute, it's not giving me the prompt yet. Anything over to that end? No. There is, I think, one more area. It's one or two more areas to check. I'm not sure. There's a this planet is pretty big. The museum is filled with rare items gathered from across the star system. I don't think we can enter the museum though. No, it's closed, right? Sign says museum closed for renovations. Yeah, we can't enter that just yet. We'll be able to eventually. Alright, what's over here then? Anything? Let's try this other corner. No. What about here? And again, if I see two... Go over here. Thank you. 4 of them. 4 minerals for the taking. Oh, nice defense. Right, what do we have next? Alright, now the defense one is the weak one though. Oh, attack. Got it. No damage at all either, wow. I could try to get a perfect or an excellent, I don't know what's called. But we'll see. Like, let's see if I can get a perfect right here. I haven't damaged it yet. Nope, I have damaged it, never mind. You get a perfect or an excellent if you excavate 100% of a thing and you don't do any damage to it either. Which is entirely possible, it's just time consuming. It does give you a boost of experience, but it's not worth it in my opinion. You would rather just excavate it fast. The experience per minute, I guess, that you get is much higher that way. Okay. I can try with this one. I'm at 95 and I haven't damaged it yet. And you'll see how much time consuming it is to get a perfect. $98. You can get to 99 fairly easy. But then after that, you have to excavate every single pixel of this thing. Which is very annoying. I'm at 99 now. What am I missing? You're gonna blow a lot because you need to see every single little pixel counts here. Seems yeah, there we go. There's something there. Maybe over here, near the triangle. What am I missing, game? See what I mean? Blow those out. I might give up if... Oh, hang on. Okay. Usually I can get the 100% when I have the one that uses the voice, because that way you just need to get to 99 and then just talk into the microphone until you get every... I mean, it auto excavates the 1 pixel that you were missing. Just to give you an idea on how stupid this is. There we go. So I got 25 experience points for that, but on the time it took me, I could have excavated 3 more or something. For maybe even more experience. Like, let's look at this one. I'm just going with the big one. Going real fast. That gave me pretty, like, 2 less experience points, but that took nothing. See what I mean? And this one gave me 29. And that was lightning fast. So yeah, getting excellence is not that great, as you think. Is there anything else nearby? No, this is just on its lonesome. Thank you. I think the first level up you get 1500 points or something. What do you have to say, sir? My girlfriend keeps asking me to find her some new minerals. She says that'll give her special powers. I wonder if it's true. I mean, unless your girlfriend is a Spectrobe. Probably not. I'm supposed to be patrolling the park, but I'm sneaking a little break. Don't tell the chief, okay? I get yelled at. Alright, ma'am, I couldn't care less about you guys anyway. There's another tree here. There's bound to be stuff under the tree. Let's see. Just like the other one. Yeah, there we go. Come a little closer. I hope these cubes will actually give me useful stuff. This is another Upsilon one, sure. We'll grab it, but again. It doesn't really matter, but it does give me money. You can't get money again from cubes yet. You need to wait until you get to a certain area. I think it's like the 3rd area of the game. If we don't consider this an area, I think. It's not the next one where we have to go for the story. It's the one after that. Once you get to that one, there's a guy that you can sell stuff to. And he buys cubes. And because duplicate cubes are useless, just sell them to him. Got it, okay. I think we pretty much run out of things to do around here. We checked all the areas. I mean, there's probably more excavations that I haven't done. I'm not gonna do all of them, of course. That would be crazy. I'm just gonna do the ones that I've just randomly happened to find, you know. I think I got a good loot of materials and new fossils too. So, we'll just walk all the way back to the ship and see what we can do. Maybe we'll find something else on the way back. I'll check sporadically every now and then, but again, usually you have to look a little in like weird spots. Again, check corners, check dead ends, check near specific landmarks or point of interest. Those are usually where you find the excavation points. Alright, then back on the ship. We need to talk about the Spectrobes. Let's go down to the lab system. We need to wake up a guy. But before we wake up that guy, we'll talk to Aldous, because we have a couple of cubes. A gamma cube does. Leveling up Spectrobes says that if you give Spectrobe enough minerals to max out its gauge, it'll level up. There are total of 120 levels, although sometimes you cannot get to level 128, depending on how you raise them. Yeah, so that did nothing for us in terms of mechanic. It was just a little tutorial. Delta Cube. Information about evolving Spectrobes says an incubator must be used to raise a Spectrobe from child to adult. You can simply put on Spectrobes for a certain amount of time. Sometimes there are other requirements. That's really useful. We need to remember this when working with the incubator. So those cubes were pretty much useless. I think we didn't get any more, but sure. So let's go over here. I haven't told you about this yet. This is the library, which I told you is kind of like the Pokédex. There are actually a few things you can do here. First of all, there's a Spectrobe server. This is more like the Pokemon box, where you can check your Spectrobes, all of them. You can discard them if you want. We don't have any here because they're all in the incubator, so can't really do much here. But you can check them. Custom parts we don't have any yet, so we would check them there if we had any. The database is the actual Pokédex, or Spectrodex, I guess. So we have this guy. We have to actually put this here in order to check everything that's in it. And you can see the various forms and the various colors you may found them in, because yep, they have color variations. So there's that. You can also rename them, but I think you can only do them. Yeah, they don't have to be in the incubator, so we'll use that function eventually. Let's go to the incubator. Let's see. Let's go in here. Let's talk about these two guys. So we have Kira over here. Now Kira is a Komainu. Now when I will pull out the info screens for every single spectrum, here's what you're going to see. Here's the one for Komainu, and as you can see, there's an A near the name. I given Spectrobes a I say a rating that goes from B to S. So there will be B Spectrobes, A Spectrobes, S Spectrobes. Okay, depending on how good I think they are in their evolved form in combat. So in this case, Komainu is an A, so it's pretty good. It's a solid one. It's not spectacular, but sure, it works. Left of that, you see range 3 searches all. Range 3 is, of course, the range of the search radius, and searches all means that you can find fossils and minerals. Some Spectrobes, especially later on, will only be able to find fossils. Some will be able to find only minerals. Keep that in mind. If you suddenly can't find fossils or minerals, that may be why. Check your Spectrum stats, see what they can search for. Then you see the other two forms. A Komainu in adult form is a Komanoto, and an evolved form is a Komadoros. And on the right, you see what it takes to evolve him. In this case, a Komainu to a Komanoto needs 30 minutes in the incubator and level 10. And from a Komanoto to a Komadoros, it needs 2.5 hours and level 50. If you meet those requirements, then you can evolve the Spectrobes. Now keep in mind that you cannot get evolved forms yet until you progress far enough in the story. So we could get an adult Komanoto if we farm long enough. Speaking of which, I kind of want to raise him up a little bit. I want to reserve the power minerals for another Spectrobe. Defense, I'm not sure if I want to give it to him. That's what my plan is here. No, I can give it to him actually. Yeah. We'll just give him all to him, because he's one of those that I really want to raise up. So we'll feed him. Except that this guy will be in the way. You can take this. Eat that. And you can eat those. There you go. She leveled up on defense. Now I don't want Shakin to steal the food of Komainu, so... Or Kira rather, that's how I called him. Shin, stay away. You're a good one, but we'll get to you in a second. You eat that, thank you. Right. Speaking of Shin, Shin is a Spectrum. Another good one. Not spectacular, but again, it's pretty good. Takes 30 minutes and 120 attack to evolve, and yeah, mostly attack as you can see here. As you can see here, in the adult and evolved parts of the info screen here, you can see it says 1 attack and 1 speed, and then under that it says 2 attack. Those stats are permanent buffs that you get if he's not in the active party but in the reserves. We'll see those better when we'll have more evolved Spectrobes. I could evolve him, but again, I rather, because it needs attack. I have another Spectrobe that needs attack, so I kind of don't want him to gain any as of yet. Meanwhile, I'm gonna feed as much as I can to you. Unfortunately, you can only bring 5 minerals at a time in here, but it's okay. Now, as we do that, we might as well pull out the info screen for the other Spectrobes that we have. Specifically, let's do that with the other two that we started with. The first one being Zoza, another A Spectrobe. That sure, it's pretty fine. Actually, let me look at my notes for... because I have notes for combat. Let's see. Zoza is... alright, here it is. Basic attack hits 3 times, comes out pretty fast. The charge attack costs 2 segments, unfortunately, but yeah, it's pretty solid. So it's a decent starting Spectrobe. And if we go ahead and look at Shin that we just took out of our party here. I mean, of our not party, out of the incubator. The guy that they took out of the incubator, I add this to say in my notes. It can stun enemies, has a fast basic attack, a decent area effect on this charge attack for 2 segments. So again, okay, but not spectacular. No, yeah, you go health. Health all the way. We have a lot of them. Yeah, okay. Feed him. Now, the other starting Spectrobe was... let me see if I can find it. There it is. Spico. This one is an S tier Spectrobe. It's pretty good. And I had this to say in my notes about him. If I can find them. Kind of hard to find them. There they are. So, it says S rank. Fast basic attack. Basic attack is a fast area effect because he spins around, remember? He hits all around them. I'm gonna keep this for later. For 2 charge attacks, does a couple of shockwaves that must be aimed carefully, but work at point blank, so they hit twice. And he has the highest attack stats of all of the Spectrobes, so he's pretty darn good. That's why I want to raise his attack as much as possible. I want him to evolve and keep him in the party because he's strong. Kira over here is a level 8. He evolves at level 10, so yeah, can't do that just yet. We'll put Shin back in there. Now we're gonna go to room 2. And there's everybody in room 3 and 4. Now, room 2 has a couple of Spectrobes that, as you can see, they are shining, or they have those little bubbles. Because these guys can evolve. The first one being Villier, an S Spectrobe. This is pretty strong. And as you can see, it only takes 15 minutes for him to evolve. Because he's already ready. We're just going to do this. Touch him, slice it apart, and we evolve them into Villamasta. And I had this to say about him. Let's see if I can find it. S rank, its only command is a sequence of 3 projectiles that come out real fast. So he's a ranged attacker, and generally ranged attackers in this game, pretty darn good. On the other hand, we have another Spectrobe. We have, what is it? Segu, there it is, an A Spectrobe. Range 3, searches all, needs defense on an evolved state, and what I had to say about him in combat was, let's see. Let's slice this up. A-Ray. A Spectrobe using roll near enemies does decent damage. Roll is a command that we'll see eventually. Repels most enemies. Basic attack and charge is mostly okay. He is pretty interesting to use, but if you can use him well, he's decent. So we now have 2 more evolved Spectrobes. I'll pull them out in the reserve because I'm gonna use these 2 guys as main. I'm gonna put you in there though, because I need to feed you. No, not that. I'm good with that. I need to feed you all my attack minerals. You are my main attacker. So off you go, take all this scrap. I hope that those info screens that we'll see will help you make a decision on what Spectrobes you want to train. Again, of all the Spectrobes, there are 2 that are S+ tier. We don't have any of those yet. But when we'll get them, you'll see how powerful they are. Okay, you're good. You got all of those. Okay, do that. You need a lot of attack, man. Actually, he needs like 3 and 20 attack to get to his evolved form, so I kind of want to work on that. Please, thank you. You have 1 more. You can do it. There we go. Now we'll put you back in the team. And we can get out. We have someone to awaken. Let's go to awaken. Okay, so a couple of shop pods, we really need them. The coma pod, Again, we already have one of those, but I just excavated for reasons. The Samopod, however, is new. This one is easy. I need to get closer to the mic. Wake up! Got it. Okay. This one. Samuel. Let's look at him in greater detail. Let's put him into an incubator. Can't really do much with him. Just yet. Nobody in room 2? Sure, you can go to room 2, it's fine. There he is. So, Samuel. This guy. Forgot I could actually zoom into them. This is an S+. Yeah, this is one of the 2. And it's pretty good. It's possibly the best Spectrobe in the game. Yeah. And we got it now. Thing is, in order to get really good, it needs to get to evolved state. And as you can see, it takes quite a bit of time. But we'll get there, slowly and carefully. Don't worry about it. But yeah, he's pretty good. And I had this to say about his final form. S+, has projectiles, can cause statuses, and heal Rowland. For 1 charge, fires 5 homing shots with good tracking. Now that may seem just... No, you don't really get how powerful it is until you see it. When you see him in action, you'll see. You realize how good he is. For now, we'll just keep him there. Well, that was it really. We can't really do much more than that, but we did accomplish some stuff. We got a pretty good Spectrobe, and we looked around Colin and see what we could do, and yeah, raised up one of our Spectrobes in the main team a little bit. And next time on Spectrobes, we will head over to the next planet. See you all in the next video.